Hello, and welcome back to Transformers Energon. Once again, I recommend that our viewers watch something else. And now, let us take a look at the scores. Kicker Jones has set a new Transformers record for futility by appearing in all 52 episodes and not once being likable. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Go blow a goat. Hi, this is Dragon Keeper 19600 with another fantastic commentary. Remember way back when I said I was going to do commentaries for all the Energon episodes? Yeah, I still want to do that, but now instead of having reaction videos and calling it commentaries, I'm going to have actual commentaries where you could see the episode and its hideousness. It's all its horrible glory. So yeah, here I am. I actually have already recorded the audio for this episode. But again, that was a while ago. I think I mentioned Joseph Kony in that video. That's how old it was. That was still when people remembered who that guy was. So it was in May, I think. So I was like, yeah, just record it again. Because I'll probably have more insightful things to say anyway. And I should probably watch the episode and then do the commentary instead of doing the commentary the first time I watch the episode.
What is this place?
So, I'm learning.
That mountain. I've seen it before.
God, his voice. This is the guy who voiced Light Yagami people in the Death Note dub.
Okay.
You are nothing like Light. Normally that is a compliment, but in this case, no. Asshole. This is the biggest. If you haven't seen my other
An Energon point.
Energon videos, actually, even if you haven't, you might still be able to figure out that I hate this show. And I hate it. It's sort of like a guilty pleasure. I like hating it because it's so bad and it pisses me off so much. But it
At least in the right place.
Kicker. And you should know that I hate that fucking Kid Kicker, who is probably the biggest scrappy in the history of Transformers, and that is saying something. Because he's annoying, he's a dick, he always gets away with everything. He's a classic God mode stew. He sucks. He's always right, even when he's loud and boisterous and rude.
You don't have to leave, do you?
It's nobody ever gets mad at him for being rude. And if they do, they're portrayed as being in the wrong. It's insane. It's all the things that we're told not to put in our OCs. This kid, who is a canon Transformers character, has. He sucks. He sucks at everything. Okay, robots. This animation is so awful.
Why did he volunteer to come with us? He doesn't even bother to help out at all.
It's really sad because until Prime came out, whoop.
I didn't see it for myself.
Until Prime came out, the
Was it real?
I really feel like the 2D animation for the show was the best animation that Transformers has had so far. Excluding maybe the movies, who, as much as they suck, are really fantastic with the technical CGI effects and the way they can make the robots the robots look real. I think I will give that to the Bay movies, even though I hate everything else about 2 and 3. I love the first one. I will give that the models are pretty cool. But yeah, the animation, the 2D was really good here. And I don't know if that's because they were able to save a bunch of money by doing this half-assed stuff with the robots or what, but it's really a shame because there are some scenes where they switch to 2D animation for the robots and it looks really cool. I have nerdgasms when I see it. Megatron's stuck in the wall. If you have any questions about this show that I don't address in the commentary, feel free to ask them in the comments and I will address them. Or you could go to TF Wiki like I did way back when I first became a fan and just do an archive binge. Archive binging is fun. Energon, as you know, is the sequel to Armada. And while Armada was weak in a lot of ways... hey, buddy. It was weak in a lot of ways, but it did get really good, and it has a lot of points that I think have become really detrimental, really iconic to the franchise, stuff that people since then have used. It had the Star Saber, which has been used in the Prime. It has, I think this was the first series where Starscream was portrayed as a competent badass, which I think is used in, every show since. It was the first show that had I feel like there's something else I should say. Oh yeah, and it was like a way to get back to the roots, because before Armada, the show had been, main show was Robots in Disguise, which was, okay, I'm not a huge fan of that show, but it wasn't awful like this one. And Robots in Disguise, like, before Robots in Disguise was Beast Wars, and look how bored Dr. Jones is there. He's channeling the audience. Anyway, Beast Wars, the conflict, as all Transformers fans know, was between the Maximals and the Predacons, not the Autobots and Decepticons. So, like, after that for a while, especially in Japan, Maximals and Predacons were like the default Transformers teams, and like Autobots and Decepticons went around. And like, in Robots in Disguise, the Autobots were back as the main team, but the main villains were still called the Predacons, which was weird. So it was like Autobots versus Predacons. So like Armada was where they got back to the roots of Decepticons versus Autobots. And of course Armada's the first in the Armada trilogy, which pretty much set the tone for Energon and Cybertron afterwards. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention this. The stock footage sequence happens for no reason. Look, he's out of the armor! It's ridiculous! That was just to eat up time! This is so awful! So awful.
Do you think that's a good idea, sir?
No, nothing I say is a good idea. I'm high as a kite in this series.
Enemy, or even worse, it could be used against us by a member of the recon team.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about demolishing.
Exactly what I said.
That's enough, Jetfire.
But
I said that's enough. He once was a Decepticon, but now he's part of our team.
Hey, guess what? Demolisher becomes a Decepticon, making that statement wrong. Optimus sucks in this series, which is weird, because he was reasonably competent in Armada. But here, he's just makes bad decision after bad decision. I blame the writing.
Some kind of pack animal. That's a job for rookies like you.
what was that?
I said rookies like you. You wanna go? Did I stutter, bitch? Bring it!
Try. If you got the guts.
It's pretty much the atmosphere at the debate last night.
Just better watch yourself, rookie, or
What you got? What you got, son?
I don't trust you one.
By the way, everybody out there, I would like you to vote for Obama. I really feel like he needs to win, so, you know, get out there, Tuesday, November 6th. Do not be late, do not be early. Well, you can be early, actually. I encourage you to be early. But get out there and vote, and even if you're going to vote for the other guy, you know, I don't want him to win, but it's your duty as a citizen, so vote for, you know, whoever you want. But seriously, Obama should win. Anyway, back to Transformers.
You as a Decepticon, but remember you're part of our team now.
I'm not taking orders from you.
You know, they say the word team way too much in Unicron Trilogy.
They think they're so smart.
And they are. Demolisher. I actually do like Demolisher. And I like that they gave him more development in the series. I don't like that they decide, like 15 episodes in, to screw it, kill him off, and then forget about his arc entirely. Energon has a bad habit of doing that. Energon has a lot of bad habits. Energon can die in a fire.
I'm on my way back right now.
I've said very little about the actual episode. Haven't I? Oh well.
Snow here too. Great, I can't see anything.
He would obviously freeze to death in that outfit of his, but whatever. I'm sure it's some sort of special scientific heater bullshit that's keeping him from freezing to death. Oh, I remember! Back when I was doing commentary, I kept, like, a count of, like, near deaths for Kicker. Which one is this? Is this 4?
Kicker, come in. Come in.
Like, all the times he could have died but didn't?
All right.
I feel like this is 4. Like, the first 3 were in the first episode. I remember that.
The last thing I need is some
Okay, let's just say for all intents and purposes that this is 4.
Ironhide, you two need to get better acquainted anyway.
I love how Hotshot's actor woke up and he's like, fuck it, I'm not gonna act today. You two need to work together.
It's an order.
Yes, sir.
I'm standing over here.
Let's go.
No, someone should be here if Kicker makes it back. I want you to sit tight for now.
I do sort of like how Hotshot has matured since the last series, but, you know, they don't do anything with it. One thing that really bothers me about Energon is they have a lot of good ideas, a lot of good concepts, and they go precisely nowhere. Because the writers are drunken armadillos, apparently, or something. I don't know. Flashback. You know, the dub has a really annoying habit of putting those white borders around flashbacks, as if we couldn't tell it's a flashback. Oh, by the way, listen to the laughter of those children. Go back and listen to it again without my commentary, because it sounds hella creepy. I was watching this episode on a different tab as I was doing my homework, and this, like, I heard that laughter and I wasn't looking at the screen, like, what the fuck is that? Did I switch to one of my Vocaloid videos by accident? It's like, no, it's Transformers.
Before we can get back home.
Aw, I don't want to look for Energon. It's no fun anymore.
I think this show takes the same stance that The Simpsons does on flashbacks, is that characters sound exactly the same in the past as they do in the present. Like, Armada had this problem too. Not as much, but Armada had the problem, like, it had no idea what little kids sounded like. Like, at one point, this little boy sees a robot, and he goes, "Mommy, I saw a robot in the store!" I'm dead serious, that's not an exaggeration. That is literally what he sounded like. It's like, no. Children don't sound like this!
Way too easy.
Way too easy.
Stay a few weeks until the Omnicons finish mining the Energon.
Boy, they sure are hard workers.
So, Dr. Jones isn't going to win any awards for Dad of the Year. He's pretty much using this kid
Here, Dad. I'm scared.
to gather Energon.
Don't you worry.
Don't you worry, meal ticket. I mean Kicker. Yeah, I'm scared. Gee, Kicker was a wimp when he was a kid. I mean, for God's sakes, you've been on a planet full of goddamn giant robots. Why are you scared of sand? Surely you've been in more dangerous situations than that. Like the time you, like, fell through those panelings at Cybertron and almost died. Did I count that already? Fuck it, I'm still at 4. I don't feel like going back and watching. Oh yeah, this whole stuck in a ravine subplot, this adds like precisely nil to this episode. It's just to eat up time. I don't know why this series has 52 episodes. Honestly, it would have been fine with like 30. Like, maybe fewer, like 25. Like, that's normal for anime, right? To have like just like 24 episodes or fewer.
Hey, Grinder, are you all right?
What happened to you anyway?
I fell. I like coal.
You know where you are. I'll come and get you.
I'm in a ravine, I just told you. Oh, you mean where the ravine is?
Below the snow line.
Did you all hear that? We're gonna go down into the ravine. Meet me there.
Okay.
Still not gonna act today.
Oh, great.
Decepticon. Huh.
I blame you for Kicker falling down a ravine.
Good work, Inferno.
Somehow.
Where are they headed?
Plain City. No, wait, they're headed straight for Kicker.
What?
Well, that's like in a completely different direction, isn't it? I mean, Plain City is like in the grassland and they're in the fucking Arctic.
There is?
Or in Norway or something. I'm not sure where they are. Who cares?
How's the weather down there, hotshot?
Kind of icy and miserable, really.
For a walk, isn't it?
Cyclonus!
Well, I forgot my snow tires again. I always forget snow tires in the snow. I'm bad at this.
Tidal wave. There's
To revive Megatron, by the way, which I need to remind no one, is a really, really fucking bad idea.
Time to ask Demolisher.
Oh no! What's happening?
Ground shaking.
Where did he go? Tidal wave. Let's go find Demolisher.
No need to shoot at him or look for his body or anything. Let's just go find Demolisher. To be fair, though, Hotshot obviously didn't know anything, so... Or was it obvious? I don't know. Maybe I'm just inferring what it feels like it should be inferring. Useless Energon power-up. Useless Terracons, too. Everything in the show is useless. Okay, here's my question. If things are so easily defeated, how do you get a sense of danger? I mean, the Viacons in Transformers Prime are portrayed as being really tough and hard to beat, right? Terracons, they die after one hit. They die if a rock drops on them. They, like, explode sometimes for no reason, like TIE fighters. They just suck. And if they're so easily beaten, and for that matter, if the weapons used to beat them, even though they're so weak, are so adequate to destroy them, then where's the danger? Where's the suspense? Answer, there is none. Anywhere.
Can't believe my rotten luck.
I'm in Transformers Energon, shit!
It's right behind this rock.
So Kicker's power, in case you don't know, is that his hair flashes up like Rainbow Bright, and then he's able to somehow, through that, sense where Energon is. making him basically an Energon detector. That's what his dad was using him for earlier, was to find Energon. And I guess he's... Ooh, slow motion transformation. And they're trying to eat up time any way they can. It's to transform in slow motion. We know what we're doing. Yeah, it's drag. We need to drag this thing out to 20 minutes. This dialogue is so shitty. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, his power. So, I guess he's resentful at being used as a tool for other people's gain. And hey, that would have been a really compelling conflict if it was handled well, which it isn't. Me? I love Demolisher.
Why should I join up with you two again? What's in it for me?
This is a really casual conversational tone. I don't recall Demolisher being this calm in Armada. Maybe 10 years of... Come on, guys. Didn't we have this exact conversation already? Anyway, maybe 10 years of peacetime mellowed him out. At least that's what I would say if the show was written competently enough to fathom an effect like that, which it isn't.
That was a close one.
Hey, down here! I'm down here!
Kicker, are you alright?
You alright? Leave in there. Oh, was that 5? I think when the snow fell on him? Yeah, I'm counting that as 5.
Hey, what's the matter? It doesn't reach?
I don't have any more pipe. Can you grab it?
I guess I'll have to.
Man, this is so exciting. This is almost as exciting as the time that I dropped a can of tuna and I thought it was going to hit my toe, but then I moved my foot and the can of tuna didn't hit my toe.
Man,
Rip Tracks
glad
joke.
to be out of there
I have to give
so
credit
far.
where credit is due.
Okay. Now go ahead and transmit the coordinates.
Alright. Although I think we should have done a test.
I will say this. I was making fun of Strong Arm's voice earlier, but I do legitimately like him now. First of all, because he's like one of the few, like all the Omnicons are like the few totally selfless, hardworking, cheery characters. No matter what happens, they're always upbeat. They know they're in a shitty show, but they just roll with it and do what they're told anyway. Little troopers. And they're so friendly. Unlike a certain someone.
Optimus Prime, Super Bowl, Power Links.
We already saw that. Yeah, sure, show it to us. It's not like we've seen it a billion times already and aren't gonna see it a billion more times, you fucking hack. You see what this show's doing to me? It's making me yell at Optimus Prime. I hope you're happy.
Did send the data for the Energon point just now.
Good.
I would never yell at Peter Cullen's Optimus.
I thought we were gonna defend the Energon point.
I normally wouldn't yell at Gary Chalk's Optimus either, but the show is just so bad. Who else has played Optimus? Just those two. I guess it's whoever played him in Robots in Disguise. Oh yeah, and David Kaye. I wouldn't yell at him either.
And they left all that Energon behind.
Even in his moments of weakness, and he had a few, I still wouldn't yell at him. Mostly I'd want to hug him.
You are. Jetfire, are you ready on that end?
Animated Optimus. He was a cutie, wasn't he?
Team was able to withdraw to the safety zone without any problems.
Good. I've got a present for all of them. Now, get ready. You understand?
The present. Ugh. I like how, like, this wasn't established. Like, this thing here that's floating, this is what the episode is named after. The new Cybertron City, that's the name of the episode. This is it. This is the base. And this is the first time it's been mentioned in this episode. Maybe it was mentioned originally in Japanese dub. I don't know.
Gigantic.
But this is a base they're setting up. I do sort of like how it's squishing them as this descends. But, yeah. You know, you think that the thing that the episode is named after would be the focus of the episode, but no! Most of the focus was bickering and kicker in a hole. This show blows so many things.
Sealed a new Energon point. You're a little late. Did you get any Energon? What do you think?
I do like the way he read that line.
Correct order.
Yeah, where were you? I mean, geez, lazy.
It's good to be home.
I feel like most of this commentary has been yelling. There's been more yelling in this one than in Dark Awakening. Because I hate that show! Lasers. Wow, lasers. We haven't seen those yet.
That's it, Scorpion.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
Right there.
Hey, what are you
What's that thing?
Just a little scanning for cloning purposes.
That's pretty unusual for an Omnicon.
Hey, Sky Blast. I'm just planning for the.
Oh, I just realized that the little gadget there was attached to an Omnicon. I'm like, what? Who are you talking to? Oh, the car. Right, they're transformers.
We must withdraw.
So I guess the episode where they set up their laser defense system.
Because if he were, he would have been out on that front line for sure.
Ha!
At least that's the Megatron that I remember.
Oh, you mean the Megatron that ran and hid and left his men to fight alone during an invasion? That Megatron?
I'm scared.
Oh, you naive
And
ponce.
when I think back to when I was a kid, and all those Energon exploration missions we did together,
They
he was
sucked.
always looking out for me then, too.
Ha,
I
no,
thought
he was
all
using
cared
you as a
about was
meal
his
ticket.
research, but he's still protecting me.
He did that to show off to the Autobots. He doesn't give a rat's ass about you. Why has it never been established that he cares about anything? In fact, I'm not even sure he's sober. And don't you quit on me! Ugh! This show rapes me. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy this commentary of Cybertron City. The new Cybertron City. Sort of like New Hampshire, they just made it and then they forgot about the old Hampshire. Thanks for watching. This is John Keever 19600 and there is more to come. Bye-bye now.